Well, hello. Irene Smith here. And this property is called the Blue Bungalow. I guess because it's blue, right? I've done most of the flipping on this property already. However, I saved something to share with you. Well, first of all, let me show you. This is the kitchen. Have not decorated it yet. This is the kitchen. This is the kitchen. This is the living room. Piano. I think it looks nice. Probably needs a little more decoration. But hey, this is the bathroom, and it's really almost exactly as it was when I bought the property. The only reason I did that was because I didn't feel like messing around with it. Of course, you're going to laugh when you see what I am messing around with. All right, so this is the bedroom. Kinda, sorta. You'll notice there's no wall here, but there is a foundation that matches the height of the rest of the house. And what we are going to do right now is actually build walls here. So to build a wall in House Flipper 2, you set the first point, you set the second point, and then you set the height, the third point. I don't know what that's going to do, but let's try it. Okay, well, it kind of sort of works. All right, so let's do that again. Let's start over here this time. There, to there, to there. So now, and the main reason I decided to do this is that um, the bedroom here was so small that once you had the bed and the nightstands next to it, um, you couldn't move. You couldn't walk up either one side of the bed or the other, depending on how you laid it out. Okay. So what I ended up doing was adding enough bedroom to and this becomes a lot easier in House Flipper 2 for several reasons, not the least of which is how quickly this is building and how I can lay it out and I don't have to try and remember and so on and so on. But the biggest thing is this. When I want to um, put the finish on the wall, all I have to do is that. And now, unfortunately, it seems like there are some finishes that you can't pick up that way. And I haven't decided yet whether I want to um, do something different on the bottom or just do the whole wall with the blue wallpaper, which is a possibility. But for some reason, oops, I didn't really want to do that. For some reason, I'll show you what happens when I try to pick up the paneling. I assume that this is something that they will fix at some point. But let's finish this part of it. And by the way, once we're done on the inside and the outside, I'm going to copy the windows. The windows that were in the front of the house are exactly like the ones that were on this wall. So I'm just going to copy them. And I think that is so cool. That is one of the nicest quality of life improvements in this game. Now, let me put that down. And as you are about to see, can't do it. Can't pick that up. I can pick that up. So I can do the chair rail the same. And something just occurred to me. I'm going to try it anyway. If I rotate that, no, I can't make it vertical. Isn't that funny? Okay, maybe I can. Hmm. Oh, we can rotate the pattern. No, this one. There we go. There we go. See how close that comes. Oh, wait a minute. Shoot. Not entirely wrong, but okay. This is what I want. However, it's too big. That might be too small. Yeah. In between size. That's the one. And if it doesn't match, what I will do is, as long as I like it, I'll just, oh no, see, perfect match. How about that? Saves me having to do a lot of work. I've been having a problem, and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or it's just slightly buggy. But to try and duplicate the pattern that I used on the wall, for example, in on the duvet on the bed, it's very difficult to duplicate because you can pick the same pattern. However, what ends up happening is that when you try to pick the colors, you lose the pattern. Or you accidentally hover over a different pattern and it picks that, even though I didn't click. It's very frustrating. Anyhow, okay, we can sell. And one thing I have noticed about this game, which I think is really great, is that you don't lose as much money buying and selling things that you don't need. In other words, if you have more than you needed and you sell it back, um, you don't lose as much as you did in the older game in House Flipper 1. We want to duplicate that. Okay, how high are they? Ah, getting lost here. Okay, there we go. One, 2, three down from the top. One, two, three. Or maybe, no. Oh, I am being too picky here. One, two, one, two, three. One, two, three. Huh. That's good. And now we can breathe here. Oh, no, it's not. Yeah, no, it is the same. That has the pattern too. Okay, so now I can move this furniture and spread it out a bit. Um, because what was happening was once I got this placed, either one side or the other of the bed was inaccessible. That's for the lights. And I think it would be nice. We had two of these. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, then the final thing is to put a roof on this, which I forgot. Oops. I don't know what's going to happen here because it could all get screwed up because of that. I guess not totally screwed up. Oh, actually building it would be good. Yeah. Um, so that works well. I keep wanting to select that even though it's already selected. Oh well. Paint the ceiling. And I know I don't necessarily have to have a paint area defined in this game now. However, I find it's a lot safer that way. Okay, now can I do anything with that? No. Oh, maybe. Oh, good. There. Okay. So I'm not entirely thrilled with the fact that the ceiling is shaped the way it is, but it is what it is. Okay. I don't know how. I guess I'd have to actually climb up there, huh? I may be lazy. Okay. So let's put a rug over here. Now, if you remember the other day, I was working on a flip or a house that um, used to be a yacht. Well, let's not do fringe. It's nice. It should be blue, not green, though. Silly me. More blue. That's more like it. Put one over there. And I keep hitting the wrong keys for some reason today. We'll put one there. So on either side of the bed, there's a rug. And over here in the corner, we're going to put a desk, I think. No, I know. We're going to put a desk. Storage. Desks. Tables is what I want. Not I want tables. And I want, no, this. I want desks. And I want this one. Maybe I don't. That's a little bit too big for this room. All right, well, let's do this one then. Let's see if there's a smaller one. How about this one? We need to have it darker wood. I think it was dark beach or no, yeah, dark beach. And okay, now we need a chair. Because what good is a desk without a chair, right? As I'm getting used to it, I'm kind of liking this new organization. $1,500 for an office chair. It's not dollars. That's what I keep forgetting. We don't have dollars anymore. It's, I don't know what it is. I want some sort of a blue. And I didn't mean to jump up and down just now. Sorry. There's an office, and we need a bookcase. It's interesting, and I know my friend Mousy commented on this the other day, that we rooms no longer have to be designated as specific rooms. They actually are just rooms. And you don't have to worry about, oh, did I put a desk in and a filing cabinet and an office chair and an office light? Because otherwise it won't be called an office. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. It could get very frustrating sometimes because you would put in all the things that it said you should have to be a blah. And then it would turn out that no, that doesn't count because they're newer things that were added afterwards. Okay, there's one more thing I want for this room. I want a wardrobe. No. Actually, I like that. Maybe I'll get rid of that other one. Let's go for that one. Yeah, not dark enough. You know what? That's fine. That's weird. Okay. Now we're going to keep forgetting I can do this. There, see, now they match. And this, I have a little trouble um, changing tools sometimes. It doesn't want to change. Yeah. Okay. And this, we will move over to here. And doesn't that look nice? Okay, this is a completed room. Now, there is one other thing that we have to do, and that is we need to go outside, and the only way you can get around to the back is on this side of the house. There's a fence on the other side. And what we are going to do, you'll see, is that is so nice because I can remember times when I would be buying and selling and trying a different, slightly different color and messing around trying to find something to match. It was very frustrating. This would have been one heck of a big quality of life improvement in the original game. House Flipper 1 with this feature would have been so much easier to work with. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do about the roof. It's times like this I really miss the zip line because I don't think you can fly in story mode. I my only serious disappointment, there are a couple minor things that yes, I'd like to see them changed, and like I've complained about the fact that you can't turn the fireplace on, uh, can't light candles, things like that. But I know they're working on that, so I'm not worried about it. But I was really disappointed that a game that released so close to Christmas did not have any Christmas content. No Thanksgiving content. As I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, holiday content. Yeah, there's no holiday content. I mean, I wanted to do a house, decorate a house for Christmas, but I can't because that looks nice other than the fact that it doesn't have a roof on it. Oh, one other minor thing I wish, and that's, I wish that when they were in the, if you're in the sandbox mode, you can assign hotkeys to the tools to the hotkeys, I guess is the better way to say it. Yeah, this looks nice. Um, but In story mode, you cannot. I don't know why you can't, but it sure would be nice if you could because. Okay, so I'm going to make one more pass through this house and make sure that I've done everything that needs doing. I'm also going to see if I can figure out a way to put a roof on that. But when I come back, we'll make a final tour through the house and do the sale. And we're back. I made a last decoration pass through the house. I also put a roof on the extra. It's not quite perfect, but I'll do better next time. I got tired of playing with it. But at least it worked. And not only did it work, but I was able to copy the style from the old roof and apply it to the new one. So, not half bad. I had a heck of a time finding it, but I don't know. For some reason, it didn't look like a roof in the. That looks like dirt, though. Guess not. Okay, you say so. All right, so let's take a look through the house one last time. This is the back entrance. Laundry room, and these were actually here when I bought the house, but I figured, what the heck, let's leave them. Garbage, some laundry detergent, some glass cleaner. Now we're in the kitchen, and this part is cool. Now, yes, I put some food on the plates. I got a rolling pin and a cutting board and dish detergent and the dish drain and all that. That stuff is cool. But what's really cool is that if they're arranged just right, notice it's moving the knife along with the plate. And I guess if I had done a little bit better job, it would have moved everything. I put very few. Oh, I know what I forgot to buy. I can hear you screaming now, Mousy. You know what I forgot to buy? I forgot to buy a coffee maker. I think it looks like a mixer, but okay. And a bag of coffee. Anything else? No, that's good. Okay. So we've got a coffee maker. We've got coffee. We've got a table that's been set. Even has a butter dish on it. But this is the cool part. Oh, and in the oven, they're making pizza for dinner. And I've been shopping, or they've been shopping, or whatever. We got a watermelon. I could have added more, but I just wanted to add enough to show that I could do it. Some eggs, a watermelon, and in this drawer, if I can get it selected. Oh, right, it's down there, actually. Nope. There. In the drawer is some lettuce and some grapes. And on the shelf, we have some soda and a carton of juice and a carton of milk. I just think that is about the coolest thing. The fact that you can do that. So now in the living room, I added another one of these tables to act as a coffee table. there is on the table a magazine and a book. We've got the TV over here, and there's a phone on the wall. This is one of my pictures, which I was able to bring in. And I love two things in particular about this. First of all, the fact that I was able to put it in a frame, not just stick it on the wall. But a nicer frame than a nicely fitting frame. And I was able to determine the size of the mat around the picture. That's what I chose. I probably could have used a different color too. The bathroom, as I said, is pretty much exactly as it was. I just added a picture here. And now we get to the bedroom. And in the bedroom, we have a bookcase, which there really aren't that many books, but we've got a bulletin board over here, a laptop, pair of headphones. I should have given her a mouse, or him. I mean, if we're going to do anything, we need to have a mouse. I think, I just don't know. I can work without a mouse if I have to. But I don't particularly like to. Sure, why not? A white mouse with red. There we go. I wish there were mouse pads. Anyway, so this is the room as it was. And you can see if you look up at the ceiling where the extra was added. But we extended this room so that we'd have enough room for a little home office. And by the way, the rose in the vase, if you really went up close and looked at it, it would be floating above the vase, but I can live with that. And I've mentioned, I think I've mentioned the wiring before. Let's put the HU. That's why I can't tell when I'm looking at something. This one actually turns on the lamps on the bedside. And this one over here turns on the overhead light. So I think that pretty much covers the inside, and I've done very little on the outside. Although I did do just a little bit of gardening. I added some roses and put some more along the back area there. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good, and I'm satisfied. Ready to sell. I wish I could mow the, oh, and I added these chairs on the front porch. I wish I could mow the lawn because it looks cruddy. It looks crappy and messy. But you're not allowed to do that. So I could have sold all the plants, but I didn't even feel like doing that because as long as I can't mow the grass, what's the point? So let's go in here, go to the auction house. So between the cost of the house, which was not that much, I spent another $88,000. Let's see what happens. Now the profits here aren't as big as they were with House Flipper 1. On the other hand, I can choose which one I want to sell to. And I don't necessarily have to sell to that one, but I will because they're offering the most profit. So, sold. Let's go back. And I have not done as much in this house yet as my friend has, as Malzy has. But I've begun to make some changes. Up here, well, that one's pretty much as it was. And I've kept this bookcase, but I think I'm going to get rid of. Oops, I didn't want to duplicate it. That's even worse. I keep forgetting to change the meaning of the tool. Okay, this is going to be a bedroom. Um, and I cleaned up and decorated in this room, but I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. I'm leaning towards moving the office stuff up here and making this the office. But that's for another day. Remember, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and share it with your friends. Make comments. Tell me what you think. Do you like the house the way I did it just now? Do you like what I've done here? Do you have any suggestions? Do you have any ideas? And I'm still waiting to hear from some kind person about the direction I should take that former houseboat or yacht or whatever it is. So please let me know. I will see you again on Christmas Day. I can't believe it's already Christmas. It seems like just yesterday we were talking about, oh, it's January. What are you going to do this year? Anyway, see you soon.